Right, welcome to this week's episode of Minis and Motorbikes. Now, a bit of a special one this week because you know you've been watching Steve Burgess coming into the workshop.
The Burgess.
And he's been sorting out, he's been sorting out all the EX500. Well,
we're in his workshop.
We've come out to his workshop, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because he's got all the engine, or starting to strip it all down,
We just got
and
to
have a bit of a look at it and see what the damage is.
Just got to take the case apart today and then see if it's good news or bad news.
Do you think it's good news or bad news?
Well, I think it's good news, but it's still going to be expensive.
That's bad news then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's paying?
I am.
Oh, right, it's good news then, isn't it? Don't matter. Yeah. Don't matter then, does it? Yeah. All right, brilliant.
Yeah.
I suppose we better let him start then. Start having a look at it, see what the problems are.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be good myself. I reckon it's going to be good.
Well, this is at the stage we've got to with it at the moment.
You've cleared it, I don't want you.
Yeah, gave it a clean before I started because it was filthy.
It was filthy. Disgusting.
The parts on there, what have already come off. That's your flywheel, which is knackered.
Yeah, it's fucking.
So that's got to be changed.
We're going to put that other thing on there that was come across.
You can buy an uprated one of these.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But there's a bloke did one on a thing we watched. Put a link in for it, Mark, on one of the episodes, didn't we? Let's put that on there. We're going to put that on there and do all that.
Clutch assembly.
Yeah.
And you know it kept sticking.
Yeah.
When you start looking at it, although I might have the fibres up and they're all within tolerance, but that's why it's sticking. Why it's gone rusty on.
Yeah, bloody hell.
All the steels have gone rusty.
It's been sitting under a waterfall, isn't it?
Well, it's been sitting under something. But as you put it, like you can put it apart like that, but they are, as you can see, they'll clean up, and that'll be usable. So I think that'll be okay. I haven't found nothing drastic at the minute, which is wrong.
It don't look too bad, does it?
No, but look at the valves.
Yeah, bloody hell.
And how bad.
So what have you done with that on him?
Just put it in lace, spun it up with a bit of wet and dry on it, and cleaned it up again.
That's a
left down one. The right one ain't stripped out yet. But we'll pull that apart and have a quick look, see what it's like.
So you reckon it's sort of all right? What you've
Well, so far, apart from
we could have some good news then.
Yeah, but that's some.
Oh dear.
That's a crap what's in there.
Yeah. Oh.
All I've done literally took it off, but bits like that. And why it's all gone in there? What
so is that a bit of mastic? Is it? You reckon they've used mastic to seal it?
Some of it's mastic, and some of it's look at that. It's like a bit of wood. But and bits like that there, you feel it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon that is?
Feels like hard plastic to me.
Well,
that's to be a bit.
It's not your credit card, Adam, is it?
No.
Pass this out.
Yeah. Computer says no.
So yeah, basically that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Another thing I tried.
Yeah.
Although I haven't got a proper hone in as much as you can get a 3-prong one.
Yeah.
Turn around and put this in the barrel. Just to see what it does.
Yeah, the old bog brush.
Yeah, you feel it. It's fairly, you ain't got a lot of go in it. But
what about a mark brush? Don't have to know that.
That's what it done to it.
How'd you start?
And that was the worst one. That was the worst one out of the two. So it's still got watermarks in there, but I reckon if you got
ridges to it, is there?
No, I reckon if you got a 3-prong one, we might be able to do something with it. Did you see sort of pistons out? Did you put them in there?
I did, yeah.
No, they come up.
They come up all right, actually. They're surprising. I should have thought about that. I should have brought them up here, but yeah, they really come up well.
If you turn around, have you got?
And I weren't a proper cleaner either. It's just a concoction that I made, and they come up really well.
Are they back at the workshop?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's my ultrasonic one.
Yeah.
But
can we go through everything that's on this bench then? Because I haven't got a clue what I'm looking at.
Pair of camshafts, inlet and exhaust. That's an oil feed pipe which is internal into the engine. That case there is what we pulled off of the gear selector.
Not bow selector, gear selector.
That's the clutch, and so is that. That's something else you need. There's another self-locking nuts, and you try and undo them without a nut gun, and that's difficult.
Water pump.
Yeah, water pump.
Inlet or exhaust?
They're inlet ones, they're exhaust for the left hand cylinder. They have a clutch springs which go in there and they're a millimetre undersize in length. That's the chain for the starter motor, and that's within tolerance.
Yeah.
The springs and bits and pieces come out of the starter gear in there. That's the oil scavenge. So basically when you're running, the oil pump sucks the oil up through that and then starts its process going through the engine. That's another oil internal feed. That's a tensioner for the chain on the starter motor. That there is your starter motor.
I've got about 4 of them.
Mounting rubbers for the engine.
Yeah.
That's the sprocket for the starter motor. What goes inside there.
Yeah.
Basically, once that's in there and it turns. In a minute, it looks better than I expected it to be. Until we see inside the engine, I think I took all the bolts out of it.
Yeah.
We just got to flick it upside down and then split the cases, and we've had to see what it's like inside. Go. Flick it over.
That's been off before, isn't it? Looking at all that. Is that what's gone in that? I think that's been off before.
Doesn't look original, does it?
No.
Because it's got it all. You've got bits in there as well.
To my eyes, that looks alright, but I don't know what you think.
They're not horrible.
No.
You can see a little bit of marking on them, but normally once they get,
A little wear there.
yeah, that one's starting to wear a bit. But depending on what you want to do, you could arguably say that they are serviceable. Depends if the rest are. These here, bearings, all that happens is these bearings are sitting there, and when you lift it up there'll be a metal, there's a metal like it looks like a half piston ring, and they sit in a groove and that stops it moving around.
Side to side, does it?
Yeah. And then they bother stripping it, they just left it.
Just left it.
Really ought to take a big end, we'll take a crank out and
Yeah.
maybe just undo the big end bolts and have a look, see, because they've got the same sort of bearings in them.
Yeah.
If they start, once they go on through to like the copper, you've got no choice
no
but to
choice.
change them. But while they're in this state,
Yeah. I mean, because they're not very expensive anyway, are they, to replace? Just wondering why it's a part.
Kawasaki,
when
innit? It's
Just wondering why it's a part, might as well change it.
well, I don't mind. Yeah, got no problem changing them. There'll be marked somewhere on it.
Yeah.
It's that colour coded.
Oh no.
Can't see it there, but see the colour there. Look,
Oh yeah, looks like blue to me,
blue on it. So if you want to get a set of bearings, put a set of bearings in it. But let's see what the rest of it's like first.
Yeah. Right, what do you want your tattoo, Mark? Do you want Minis and Motorbikes on your arm, or do you want British Telecom somewhere so it just says BT in standard mode?
Well,
You just got that, didn't you? Oh, hey!
I'll have another 2 at the top, number 1 on the sides, and 0 on the bottom.
So where you go? Round the edge, round here?
What are you doing?
Yeah, but mine right. It's terrible. So just do M and M. 23.
No, you might as well do. You can do minis and motorbikes. Yeah, if you look at this, it's like.
Oh,
Do minis and then round in that little bit.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
We got craftsmanship. This is. Well, yeah, don't keep going backwards and forwards.
Right, pull the crank out.
Right.
Got a balance shaft at the front, which has got to be timed up when you go back together. Should have dots on it somewhere. So when that goes back in, because obviously if it's not in the correct place, bike will vibrate like hell. Definitely the elbow turn is definitely in the way. Got no choice but to lift the gear out with it. Just pick the clutch up and that will just tilt us out. Bring it all out with it. Alright? Yeah. I'll pull that back. And now slide the clutch off probably. Come off like that. Very, very tight. Take the actual sharp clutch off, that's it, and then let the gear sit down. There's not a lot of room on them.
No, there's not a lot of room on it at all.
I've seen people where they dismantle it the other way up and lift the bottom off, and then everything falls apart.
Like this house.
There's that. One set of cases strips. Things like that need changing.
Yeah.
The seal, and also the seal and the gear. Because if you remember when we took that cover off, you couldn't remove it. So it makes sense. Put a seal in there, seal on there, seal on the water pump.
But that all looks alright to you. You're all happy with that because we thought there was going to be problems with them, didn't we? But
well, I ain't got the little ends to try them.
no.
Might have to. It might just be, clean them up a bit, wet and dry.
Yeah.
You see, when before I started doing this, if you had A, B, C, D, and they're all marked. So when I put it back together, I know exactly where each part's going. So the left-hand side's been stripped already. You've just got to take this side apart.
They're all marked up as well, weren't they?
We had that when we took when it was in the bike. So if I just whiz in this off, and the camshaft sits on that, and that's what does the tappet clearances, where on some engines the cam sits directly on top of the valve, and you've got buckets and shims. Doing it like this is more old school, and it's dead easy for self-servicing. So pull that out, put a spring on the inside. I checked the valve springs on the left-hand side, and those are all in tolerance. So, but this is the other thing. If you go to start doing everything, you'll end up putting valve springs in it. You've got to know where to stop, really.
Now, Stephen, he's kept this from us, you see. We've seen the Honda, haven't we? You brought that up to see us. Now,
3 weeks ago.
there's several in here. We've got BSA, a couple of Harleys or tractors, as your brother would call them.
Tractors? I'll give you tractors.
All about the world. That's that song. That's what they sound like, isn't it? What's the song?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I'll try and put a snippet of it on.
Yeah, and we've got the BMW. See, I like the BMW. I think that's the...
Yeah, the GS500. That's a 2010, that one.
Yeah.
It's a twin cam.
Yeah, so have you been...
So last of the air cooled.
Oh, right, yeah. So have you been away with Lorna on that, or...?
Yeah, I use it all the time. Go away in the camper, we just take it on the trailer.
Oh, right. Is that more of a winter bike, is it, or...?
It's an everyday bike, really. So with the boxes on it, just nip it in town, chuck stuff in it, just makes it easy. SUV Harley Fat Boy, I've had that for about 9 years, and that's a 1700. So I got it when I was like 6 months old.
It's just all standard, is it?
Yeah, I've got stage 1 on
Stage
it.
1.
And different footrests because they come with plates, but I couldn't lean it over enough with plates, so footrest on it.
It's a nice little banter in the back there. Is that?
That's Lorna's.
Yeah.
Little 175.
Yeah.
1960.
Oh, lovely.
So
I quite like the bantams.
And the other Harley's hers as well, which is a 750.
Yeah. See, I think you'd look good on that, Mark. That
that's nice.
I'd make it look good, wouldn't I?
We put a stage one on that as well, on the loud exhaust.
Yeah.
So here you coming. And
another BSA.
Yeah, that BSA is a 1954 plunger.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, I like
A7.
I like the old bikes, I must admit.
And that one, when I bought it, it was one of them bikes where I didn't intend buying, and the fellow who had it kept on to me, you have to buy it off us, and eventually I did. And it wasn't until I got it home, and he gave me a paperwork for it about a month later, and got every bit of paper with it, right down to a letter what his father wrote to King and Harper in Cambridge.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, saying,
Bloody hell.
I've made a payment for my son's BSA. You'll be collecting it on so and so day. Got the original receipt with a waxed stamp on it.
Oh.
And
they call that Providence, Mark.
His dad bought it for him for his 21st birthday.
No, what a present.
I know.
They're a lot of money then.
211 quid.
Oh, what's that?
With a dual saddle.
Bloody hell.
So it probably ain't worth a great deal.
Well, you could buy a house. You could buy a nice house for that then, couldn't you?
Probably could.
What year was it?
1954.
1954.
So
200 quid in 1954. Perhaps we could look that up and put that on the screen.
yeah,
What that's
shall
worth
I
then.
go and get the? I know where it is. Shall I go and get the paperwork?
Yeah, go and get it. Go and get it. Go and get it.
I'll be back there. I wasn't really interested in it, and I only bought it because he wasn't very well. He was in his 80s, and I ended up taking it off of him. And a couple of weeks later, I was clearing stuff out for him at his house, and he goes, "I've got paperwork for you." Oh, great, okay. So I took it and didn't even take notice. It wasn't until I got home and started looking through it that his father buying it for his birthday, as a birthday, his 21st birthday present, he had every bit of paperwork with it.
No.
And to get stuff like that
crikey.
is unusual. So, running in procedure and that's your, that there.
Old tight
Special instructions for the A7. From tyre pressures, primary chain lubrication, tappet settings. In 1954, that's what you was given.
Crikey. Oh.
There's that, and then. That's a receipt from King and Harper.
So that stamp would be worth something. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Milton Road.
£218 that.
218 quid.
Oh, you're looking a bit down, aren't you? It's not that bad. Some of the bits were all right, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they weren't.
I was quite surprised. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at, but some of them look like new.
Yeah, no.
I don't think Steve thought they looked new, though.
No, no, it's just the usual bits and pieces, really, I suppose. But it's just whether which way we want to go with it. We want to do it up, or just get another engine off eBay. But I'd like to do it up, really. But I think that's probably going to be the more expensive way to do it. But yeah, we see.
Yeah,
have a think.
Nice to keep it all.
Yeah, Steve's going to make a list up for us, so
all right.
I'll troll the internet and see what we can come up with.
Hopefully it's a short list then, like that. not one of them. Yeah, not one of them ones that fall out on the floor.
Yeah, the old computer game.
Yeah, mind you. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. Anyway, right. Yeah. So thanks for watching this week,
everybody.
Next week, I think we're doing the old Brands Hatch visit again, aren't we?
Yeah, JCW drivers.
Yeah, who have we got now? We got Lydia Walmsley.
Lydia Walmsley, obviously.
Bradley Gravitt.
Yes, Gravitt, not Gravitz. Yeah. Nelson King and Dominic Wheatley.
And we'll probably bump into Ian Travers.
Yeah, Ian Travers and Black Stag. Can't think what do you call it? Yeah, Black Stag.
And Peter
Graves.
Peter Graves. Have a chat with him as well. Yeah. So
we need to have a chat.
So yeah, so that'll be next week because it's the end of the season, isn't it?
It is.
Can't believe it's the end of the season already. That's only 5 minutes since we was at Branch Hatch.
How'd you be?
Branch Hatch. Trying to.
It's for you to say.
Yeah. So I can't believe the year's gone by.
No, I can. It's never a long year for me.
Yeah. What with your leg and your knee and your finger and God knows what. Yeah. And plus, if you remember, you go back about 5 episodes. You remember I got that nasty paper cut, didn't I, when I picked up the Book of Lies? Yeah. That hurt. That did. Anyway, right. Do you want to do the like and subscribe bit?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thing down here to press.
Hit the notification. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And we need your subs.
Yeah.
We need to start boosting the channel up and get some subs. Yeah.
Still meaning to ring you, Smithy, by the way, if you watch this about the booth. I haven't forgotten.
Oh, the spray booth. Yeah, he's all into that, isn't he? Yeah. Okie doke. All right. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
I've got a feeling that about you could do
Set bearings, 150 quid. It wouldn't surprise me. They're better already, aren't they?
Oh, you're doing the old forward stall a bit, so you look a bit taller. Perspective.
That's what when we're sitting down, isn't it?
Yeah.